Welcome back to another episode of Penny Help Jess. Today is episode 620. And for whatever reason, I've been waking up a little earlier and earlier every day. Probably has something to do with the some people call your eating habits your lifestyle. Some people call it a diet. And whatever you call it's right for you. Right? This penny roll has about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 copper pennies. Anything extra is a bonus. Like there could be some of these shiny, like those are probably not copper. You see these three right here? Copper pennies have, there's a little bit more. It's not, it's like gold, right? There's like a little bit different. Like this here is, I'm trying to use my color palette. A little bit more, there's a little bit more gold. See, this one's copper. These are most likely not copper. There's a little bit more gold. Look, they're bronzier. They're bronzier looking, which has a kind of gold kind of look, I guess. Okay, anyway, back to what I was talking about before. Episode 620. I actually forgot how I what I was talking about. That's what happens. I know I was talking about diet and it'll come back to me. Oh, I've been waking up earlier, and maybe it's because when I'm how I'm eating. Right, I'm trying to lose a few pounds, and it's a cycle I've been on my whole life. Putting on weight, taking off weight. First copper penny. That was not expected. Is this a second copper penny? Yep. All right, so there might be more than 6 in this. Both 82s. That's odd. Yeah, in 2017. Oh wow, what a great. Now staying on topic and doing a penny roll hunt, or like juggling two thoughts. It's easier, I'm sure, for some people than others. For me, it can be a little tricky. But I'm probably now. I've lost several pounds over the course of the past. I guess from like the end of, I want to say either March or the end of February of this year, 2025. I have a tendency to put weight on through the holidays. And this year, I'm going to try to take steps not to let that happen. I do not think I said that last year because I really didn't think it was going to happen. But as I get older, I noticed that I put on weight easier. I mean, like really easier. Like, I have one wrong meal and I'm like 2 pounds heavier for a week type deal. I guess, oh, that's a beauty. I guess organs start to slow down or what have you. I don't know. But with that said, I find myself making videos a little earlier in the day and having more time during the day to do other things. So it's a kind of interesting process, even as I get older, that I'm noticing how sensitive I am to certain things, and how my health is also sensitive towards diet and exercise, and all these things. And I was just contemplating on this morning because it's really difficult, right? If you've ever tried if you've ever tried to lose weight, you know how difficult it is, especially if you have an eating problem, a weight problem, thyroid problem, whatever the case may be. And it's really, really, really difficult. And the older you get, the more closer to being like sensitive towards certain foods. Meaning like oh wow, see, I probably would not have thought this was copper either. For example, you could be like I forgot pre-diabetic they call it. So you could have just the way you metabolize sugar and how quickly it turns to fat, you know, and how sticky the weight becomes once you add it. It's like they call that. I think I I could look it up, but anyway. I remember it being called pre-diabetic. Like, so you're not a diabetic, but you have some of the features or characteristics of a diabetic. And that's been one of the things I've been working on in my personal life, right? I don't usually talk about my personal life that much on YouTube. But every once in a while, I'll have it on my brain, and it makes for a good topic, because your health is very important and so easy, right? In this world of fast food, I mean, bad stuff tastes good. That's the bottom. McDonald's tastes friggin' good. I mean, they know what they're doing. They've um uh, they've allocated billions of dollars to watch the cheapest thing that can get you to buy it again and again and again. Of course, that's preservatives, salt, sugar, and other things. I mean, that's their job, is to make you buy their food. All these places. I mean, I think McDonald's feeds 10% of the world, something like that. It's ridiculous. So, you have people who are corporations that their job is to get you addicted to their product. And they're good at it, you know? So, depending on, again, and like for me, it's weight. For you, it might be something else. You know what I mean? Whatever it is that you like, that's not really good for you, you know? But I have been, it's been a very long, long, long uh, battle and um, effort that I've been putting into it. And it's starting to pay off. Um, oh yeah, pretty sure we got way more. We might actually have 10 copper pennies. This is a beauty, obviously. Here goes another one. But what's not difficult? And when I say difficult, I mean, you make it as hard as you want to, really. Yep, you know what I'm going to say already, obviously. Penny roll hunting. Penny roll hunting's not difficult. Having all of these um, challenges in our life, I think I see the benefit of something like penny roll hunting now that I've been doing it for this long. because it's one of those things. You could have, you have debt, you have credit card bills, you have kids, family, weight issues, health issues, work issues, relationship issues, whatever it is. What is it that you're doing in your life that's not hard? You know, and again, there's the flip side to that. If everything in your life is not hard and you're not paying attention to anything, then, well, then that's also right. So balance, right? Having balance in your life is super duper important, right? Spending time with your family and also focusing on yourself, right? If you, I guess, is it okay to only focus on? I guess, I mean, if there's something to, if you're gonna give your life to anything, it's to your family, So, I get it. But if you're up early, right? Do you have an activity? There's something that you do that brings you joy. I hope so. And I think penny roll hunting is one of those super cheap, super accessible, and it can be fun, you know, and it really should be fun. It should be enjoyable. It should be an activity that gives you that's relaxing and not super it shouldn't be stressful. When I see people leaving comments and the that and they're taking this stuff, they're taking pennies, the soup too serious. It's not called a penny, it's a cent. Don't use gloves. um that's not a double dot. That, and they're just like, wow, like taking this stuff super. This is a fun activity. If you're one of those people who take this too serious, you're missing out on the point, man. I'm telling you right now, you're missing out on the point. You're taking the most simple activity in the world and you're turning it into something stressful, and then of course you're trying to infect other people. You stress me, I just give them a smile in the comment section and I move on. That stuff used to bother me before. Now it's like, I actually feel bad for those people. It's like, wow, if you can't find enjoyment in the simple things in life, you're probably getting totally wrecked by the difficult things in life. you know so penny roll hunting is one of those things that you could do, that's not that hard, and that you could share with other people and be part, like I have, over 16,000 subscribers here, and to me all of you are people who share in this fun activity, and I'm glad that I have that small little thing in my life that I'm dedicated to, and that others are, that we could enjoy and have a good time together. You know what I mean? For a half hour, right? Because I have 15 minutes as the long video, and then it's about another 15 minutes for the shorts that I put out on a daily basis. So a half hour of my life, and then of course it takes about a half hour for me to post them. So about an hour out of my life every day is dedicated to one activity that's kind of relaxing. Um, and I'm grateful for it, and I'm grateful for all my subscribers who are here with me and taking the time out of their day to spend 15 minutes with me. Thank you. God bless, and I'll see you in the next one.